supposed to know which is the right career for us. If we're to spend 40 to 50 hours a week, over 10,000 hours a year, we're going to want to choose a career that we're best at and one that we love. And with the average American changing their jobs up to 7 times during their lifetime, finding the right career as soon as possible will contribute to better health and help you live a richer and fuller life. The right career is out there waiting for you, and I'm going to help you find it. I'm Freddie Cochran. Welcome to California Careers.
Agents of the Norfolk Police Department found 3 victims of an apparent murder dead in an apartment in the East Ocean View area. The apparent victims of a gangland-style slaying, and possibly the victims of gang-related violence. The police are investigating this as a possible murder and suicide, but right now suspect that the 3 were all killed by the same individual. No suspects have yet been identified in the slaying, but veteran police detective George Brook has confirmed that police are following up on evidence pointing to the possible involvement of an off-duty naval officer as the perpetrator. The bodies, which were found by the apartment manager at about 8 o'clock in the morning, appear to have been slain sometime earlier in the same evening, probably sometime between midnight and 2 o'clock in the morning. That's it.
You need to understand their plan, which works the same whether it's a DWI stop or a homicide investigation. They take advantage of how you all, with your nice smiling faces, are basically good people. In fact, there are laws saying that you have to help the police in certain situations, and I'm kind of skating the razor's edge of ethics by talking to you about this, but it's important. I'm going to assume you're guilty, and we'll talk a little bit more about that later. Cops show up when your door's busted down pursuant to a warrant, you've just been pulled over, you've called 911 because you think you're the victim, and they take you in a very stressed state, and they get you to relax their way. A lot of times they make you think that they've got all the evidence they need. Some cops will, probably not anybody in this room, but they'll rough up my clients, or they'll go a long time without telling them they're under arrest or not reading them their Miranda warnings. None of these things make a difference. None of these things blow open the case, but sometimes my clients think, oh, they didn't read me my Miranda warnings. This case is going to go away anyway. If the police can get you down to the station and start asking you questions, and they do have to read Miranda for this, they can get a confession to any crime from anyone in this room. And I've heard the confessions from the guilty and the innocent.